Hello, Christina's World Kitchen. I'm Christina Martinez Williams, and I am going to make Thanksgiving soup. This is, I'm going to say Thanksgiving Day soup. Well, I don't know. Thanksgiving Day soup. That's what I'm going to say. It's Thanksgiving Day soup. When my husband tasted this soup the very first time that I made it, he said it tasted like Thanksgiving Day. So that's why it's called Thanksgiving Day soup. It is very simple to make, and it is full of flavor. So to start, I have 2 cups of water. And I'm going to dump stuff in, and then I'm going to add some more liquid. I'm just going to dump everything in. I'm bringing it to a boil as we speak, and then it's just needing to boil. The main thing that I had to do already was to cook my 3 pounds of chicken. So those are cooked. That 3 pounds of chicken is cooked, and it is shredded already. And then that'll be added as well. So to this, we're going to add 2 tablespoons. We're going to add all our spices. 2 tablespoons of parsley. Actually, I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of parsley. My original recipe was not with quite as much chicken, so I'm going to do more of this seasoning. So 4 tablespoons of parsley. And I'm going to start with 1 tablespoon of pink salt, but you can add to taste after that because it may need more than that. And then tell me where you're watching from. Thumbs up, hearts, share this video. It is cold outside here, still snow on the ground, so we are having soup. And I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, which I need to find my teaspoon. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. 2 teaspoons. This is not a teaspoon, but we'll do it as a half teaspoon. So I'm gonna have to do 2 teaspoons garlic powder, or you can do 12 cloves of garlic. And then we are going to add the rest of our spices. Make sure you thumbs up, heart, share this video. If you like Thanksgiving Day flavors, put like them in the comments. If you could leave Thanksgiving alone, those flavors alone, leave it. Now we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of each of these ones. So 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of basil. I am making Thanksgiving Day soup. 1 teaspoon of basil, that's a half a teaspoon. 1 teaspoon of rosemary. 1, 2. Now we need 1 teaspoon of black pepper. 1, 2. Okay, I think that's all of our spices. Yes, we have all our spices now. So now we're going to add our onion. We have 1 chopped onion. 1 chopped onion, or diced. It's more diced than it is chopped. 1 diced onion. It's already smelling good. Oh my gosh. Because of all those spices are in there. 1 diced onion. Now we're going to use 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. 1.5 of heavy whipping cream. And then we are going to add our chicken broth. So I cooked the chicken, 3 pounds of chicken in an Instapot. If you have an Instapot, have one in the comments. If you don't have one, don't have one. You can just boil it. And I used 4 cups of water in the Instapot. You can boil it in whatever water. I think that would probably almost cover it. And I put it in the Instapot for 21 minutes, and then I let it sit for 5, and then I released it, and then I shredded it. So I'm using, the chicken broth that I'm using is directly from that. If you're boiling it instead of an Instapot, then just use the water directly, and that you used for the chicken broth, or that you used to cook the chicken in. So I have that already here. And I'm just gonna pour that in. And there's a few extra little pieces of chicken in it, which is great. And I already had, I don't know if I said, I already have 2 cups of water. 2 cups of water that is in, that was in here when I got started with the live. Now we're going to use 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You can use 2 tablespoons of butter. You can use 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, olive oil. I'm going to use avocado oil. And then we are going to use 1/2 a cup of Parmesan cheese, shredded Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to put our veggies in. And then we're going to mix it all around and just let it cook. Oh, and our chicken. So I have 2 bags of broccoli florets. This is equivalent to, I think, 24 ounces. And this is 12, so yeah, 24 ounces. So 2 bags of broccoli florets. And then we have 2 bags of cauliflower rice. Hello, Dawn. Thank you for greeting me. How are you? This is Thanksgiving Day soup. Thanksgiving Day soup. My husband called it that because it made him taste like he had Thanksgiving Day in his mouth. He had all the flavors of Thanksgiving in his mouth when he first tried this, and he really liked it. Okay, cauliflower rice, 2 packages, so 20 to 24 ounces, depending on if you have 10-ounce packages or 12-ounce packages. And you're definitely going to need a tall soup pot for this. We are almost full, and it's like 3/4 full right now, and I have not added the chicken yet. All right. I think I got it all out. 1 more veggie, and then we're going to add the chicken. So now I have 2 to 4 cups. So if you don't have one of those broccoli or cauliflower in that quantity, you could use closer to the 4, or you can just use 4 if you want, because spinach is amazing and so good for you. So I have packed this 2-cup Pyrex like a lot. So it's probably somewhere in there, somewhere between 2 and 4. So I'm going to mix this in. There's one piece that is not good. This is a great way to, like, if you have some spinach that needs to be used, this is a great way to utilize it. Although, I got to pick out some of the pieces that are not good. All right, I think I got them. And then I'm going to stir this so that it's good. I'm glad that you're doing well, Dawn. All right, let me stir this, and then I'll show you. I want to get my spinach to go in so that it makes room for my chicken. So this is Thanksgiving Day soup, like U.S. Thanksgiving flavors, traditional Thanksgiving flavors. And then I have my 3 pounds of chicken that I shredded. And I use a hand mixer to shred my chicken. It makes it so fast. I think it took less than a minute. Literally, which is crazy. Every time that I'm like, why would I ever have done it in a different way in the past? My hands, I have carpal tunnel in my wrists, and so it is not a fun chore to hand shred chicken. And this makes it like nothing. It's so fast, so easy. Okay, I think I almost got it all. Let me cover up this real quick so I can get all of that's possible. All this good protein. Now I'm going to just stir this in. So really, I didn't, other than cutting the onion, I didn't have to do anything to prep for this soup. I just had to put it all in. And really, cooking the chicken could be done ahead of time. You could already have all your chicken done and shredded. So all you have to do is dump everything in, and then dump all your spices in, and then just let it cook. So it's really cooking until, like, the chicken's already cooked. So you're cooking until the broccoli and the cauliflower rice are the consistency that you want it. So once you bring it to a boil, turn it down just slightly. and then let it boil. You want obviously your spinach to be wilted as well. Yum, Sandy. Yes. Oh, it's so good. And this is comfort food without all the extra carbs, which is always amazing. Comfort food without the carbs. I mean, there's carbs in broccoli and in cauliflower rice for sure, but low carbs. So you have all this amazing, like, good fiber, good vitamins and nutrients in your veggies, and then the chicken, the protein, and then the healthy fat in the avocado oil, and in the heavy whipping cream, and then the Parmesan cheese. So actually, that made me think I should probably move that around a little bit more to make sure that that part is getting nice and melted. So I would say probably I'm gonna only need to have it boiling for 10-15 minutes. Probably just even 10. It just depends on how crunchy or not you want your broccoli. But I think actually 10, once it's boiling. Right now it's almost there, but it's not boiling yet. So between getting almost there, between almost boiling and boiling, if you turn it on right when you start putting stuff in, then it'll help. And then, yeah, I'm gonna just 15 minutes, it's gonna be done, and it's so good. All right, here it is. Make sure to like, share, heart it, and stay tuned for more. But this is Thanksgiving Day soup. Let me know if you try it, and that's it. From my house to your kitchen, global flavors and healthy plates from around the world. Have a great day. Bye.